everyone, I'm Isabel, and today we're just gonna have a little chatty video about feeling creatively drained, because that's how I'm feeling today, and I honestly don't have any other topics that I have the energy to make a video about right now. So yeah, let's get into this. I don't really think it's art block. I mean, art block is an interesting thing, and that can be a topic for a different video, but I don't know if art block is really a thing, for me at least, because I feel like I always have something that I want to create, and like some little thumbnail thing that I'm like, okay, I just want to make this idea into a finished painting, and I can see it in my head, and it's going to be beautiful. Well, actually, I can't see it in my head because I can't actually visualize anything, which apparently is a thing. Like, people have different scales of how much they can visualize. So I actually don't visualize anything in my head. I just have like the vibes in my head, if that makes sense. I'm like, I know the vibes, and I've drawn this thumbnail, and I know how I want to flesh out that thumbnail, but I can't like picture a full painting in my head, if that makes sense. Anyway, it's not usually art block. It's just that I sit down to make the thing that I know I want to make, and then I can't make the thing. So I don't know if that resonates with anybody. I'm doing a lot of really exaggerated, like, cringy Gen Z hand movements right now. So it's a good thing that I'm not like a TikToker or anything, because you'd get very annoyed with my hand motions. Anyway, I can't stop doing that now. Okay, back to what I was talking about. Feeling creatively drained. So yeah, I just like sit down and I can't create. And I don't know what it is. And I think it's just general fatigue and general stress, because let's be honest, the past year has been stressful for everybody, and more than that. So that's just kind of getting to me. Also, I need to sleep. That would be good. Yeah, so basically all I've been doing art-wise lately is sketching or painting from reference images, which is fine. But I feel like all I do lately is do studies, and I really enjoy working on larger pieces and, having something to sit down to that I have to work on, if that makes sense, instead of, sitting down and completing a piece every time, because that's a lot of pressure. So I like having something I'm working on. And the weird thing is that I have something that I'm working on right now. I have a painting on my desk for my art class that's due in 2 weeks. Actually, oh no, because I'm recording this on Friday, so it's due next Friday. By the time you see this, it will be due tomorrow. Okay, yeah, I need to get on that. That's a lot of pressure that makes me not want to do it. Wow, I'm scatterbrained today. So I have this painting, and it's partially finished, but I guess with that like visualization thing, like I know most of the details that I want to put into it, but I don't know all of them. And so then there's this section of the painting that I don't know what's going to go there, but I kind of need to know what's going to go there so that I can do my process, because I don't paint in like tiny little segments. I like to cover the entire page with color so that I know where I stand, with the color story and the values. But I can't do that if I don't know what color goes in that spot. Does that make sense? So anyway, I'll talk about that more with the process video for that piece, because I am filming it, unlike all of the bigger pieces that I ever make. So you're welcome in advance. I also put a lot of pressure on myself to make like big and meaningful paintings and make them frequently, because like that's the art I like to look at. I get frustrated with studies because I feel like I'm just practicing, but like, what am I practicing for? Where's the end results of all this progress? I'm just watching myself get maybe a little bit better at like portraits from references, which I don't want to be the girl that does portraits from references. So that's a thing. And then I did that art year in review video last year, and I was like, oh, I'm going to do this every year. It's going to be super fun. But now that we're in March, I'm realizing that means one piece that I'm proud of every month, which I didn't think would be a difficult goal, but I didn't do much art in January. February was the hand challenge, and March has been all sketchbooks. So now I have a lot of pressure on myself for a video that I may or may not make. And also, it's not even for the video, it's just that I feel obligated to myself to have these like markers of growth. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. And like, I think I've talked about this before. Like, I have some of my favorite paintings hanging on my wall, and every month I'm just like, we're getting closer. A year ago I painted that painting. Like, it's crazy, and I haven't really added anything to that wall since maybe, well, I had one there I added one in December, but then I gave it away as a Christmas present, so that kind of counts. But like, the ones that are up there are all from the summer or even earlier, which is, oh, I don't know. It's like, can I achieve that level anymore? I kind of talked about this in another video. I'm going to get back on track for this video so that we have a bit of a topic, because, you know, topics are important, I guess. But yeah, I guess I just lack confidence in my own ability. Like, I have these really high expectations for paintings, and then I don't feel like I can meet them. Like, I don't trust myself to be able to meet my expectations. And I'm not one of those people that can repaint a piece. There's some artists that are like, yeah, this is like the 5th time I painted this piece. I'm like, if I don't thumbnail a piece, sketch it and paint it within like a month at most, I'm done with that piece. Like, we're not coming back to that unless I like rediscover the thumbnail doing a sketchbook tour, which even then I can't guarantee that any of those thumbnails from last week's video will ever turn into paintings. But it's just like, I don't trust myself enough to make these paintings, but I also know that if I don't ever paint anything, I won't grow. So it's a conundrum. Is it a catch-22? I don't know. I'm too tired to make literary references. So those of you who are less sleep deprived can let me know in the comments if it is a catch-22, or if I'm even making any sense. I kind of feel like I'm incoherently babbling at this point. Just me slowly going insane. But yeah, it's like, I feel like I might just be lazy. Like, why can't I just power through and make these paintings? And I was thinking about that, and I was like, no, I don't think it's laziness, because I do want to be painting, because art does, you know, it really fulfills me. It makes me feel so much better, and I need it. I need art. But then I just put so much pressure on myself, and then the more I don't create, the more anxious I become. And so I really think it's just me being anxious and just putting way too much pressure on myself. So there's that. So right now I'm just kind of sitting around and waiting to be able to create, because I'll sit down at my desk, stare at this painting that I have sitting there, and I just can't do it. I cannot put the paintbrush on the paper because I don't know what it's going to look like. But I don't feel like, you know, making the painting in my sketchbook, because then I'll just be like, okay, cool, that's the painting, it's finished, we're done, fantastic. And then I still have this half finished painting that right now is just some arms. It's a conundrum. I already said that. Okay, so how are we solving this problem? Because we are all about solving problems here, coming up with solutions, not just complaining about our problems. So next week, we are going to have a very chill video. Might be a limited palette, but don't quote me on that, because we are taking all the pressure off. I feel like I always need my videos to have a topic, and they need to, you know, have some title that will draw people in. But also, it's not even about like getting views. It's just, I feel like I have to have some direction to the video, because my art can't be the focus of the video, even though this is an art channel, right? Like, I don't know. And then I don't feel like my personality is enough to carry a video, but also that's me just being self-deprecating. And also that's not a like a call for you to go in the comment section and tell me how great I am. I mean, you can if you want to, but like that's not me fishing for praise. Anyway, just oh boy, this has been a trip. Okay. I feel like I just always need to have a topic, right? But then I enjoy watching, you know, kind of pointless, just chill videos. I mean, okay, I feel like my voiceovers are never that like soft, aesthetic, music playing, chill vibes. I feel like, I don't know, I always get weird on voiceovers, so thanks for sticking around, I guess. Okay, so next week is going to be chill, and there might be just some chill music playing with a little bit of chatting. I don't know. So thank you for watching, and thanks for sticking around to the end if you made it. Hope you got something out of this rambling mess that I am today, and I will see you next week for what should be a bit more pointless of a video. All right, bye.